And now again, my successor at Open Mic Poetry and also host at Poets Aloud or Poetry Aloud?
Guest felon at Poetry Aloud.
Poetry Aloud in Georgetown. Janet Kuypers. Running an open mic is back in Chicago. I ran one for years, and the people in Georgetown are like, "We're not going to make it. Janet, will you fill in?" Okay, I can do that. So I just came from doing that. It was fun time. And it's fun trying to look for things to write every day of the year to match to my New Year's resolution to write a poem a day. I haven't written one today, though, so if anybody gives me any ideas, that'd be great. But in the meantime, I wrote this poem for National Something on a Stick Day. That's actually a thing. I'm like, what? So I called this Poetry on a Stick.
Because everything's better on a stick.
You know, why not, right? This is what stinks about using a computer because I've got to make sure I've got my notes right. I've always said that everything is better on a stick. I mean, kids love ice cream bars and sticks and carnivals. The Republican Party even reveled in serving during the Iowa caucuses deep-fried sticks of butter on a stick, which supports my theory that everything really is better on a stick. And sure, you can put every food imaginable on a stick, and toys are made of sticks or from sticks have been around forever. So why not poetry on a stick? You can find companies online like Mad selling single phrases they call poetry on a stick. But let's get more creative. Cut lines of a poem into one long stream and tape it to the end of the stick. Wave it around like you're doing an Olympics routine. Or just etch the poetry on sticks and leave them for others to find. Because if everything is better on a stick, it's time for poetry to prove that that's true.
Yeah.
That was short enough that I made an Instagram poem out of it, and I'll show you first.
Oh, nice.
And I got my poetry on a stick for this thing, so I can show it to you guys. I'm like, it's like me with my stick, and I get a poem, you know, lines on a stick off of a page, because that's poetry on a stick, right? So why not? Yeah, my office is filled with streams of poetry like that for my crazy ideas.
Why does you have one of those fans? Put the poetry on it?
Oh, and you can open different layers and get each phrase the more you open it or something. This one, I have no idea. There was no date for this or anything, no holiday. I just wrote this poem. And it is called Queuing in Line and Shaping Your Life. Without college education, men created companies that changed the modern world. Women have made Nobel Prize-winning scientific discoveries and inventions even without a college education, back when they weren't even allowed to learn. Of course, going to school can really help you get your foot in the door, but some, in lieu of queuing in line and waiting for their chances to make a difference, they look for a way to subvert the system and get ahead on their own terms. So, remember, when you see those who seem like misfits as you were growing up, or maybe even when you're an adult, don't you dare discount them as nothings. Behind closed doors, they may be the ones deciding world events and shaping your life.
Yeah.
And this one is called Unchecked Electricity. There's a certain electricity in the air. You can feel it crackle from the power lines overhead. I've felt it course through me ever since you've come near me. You can feel the torque after I start my engine and press my pedal all the way down. You can feel the charge between us. It's electric. It's almost something we can't control. But this is physics, so beware when we are left to our basic devices. And so, after you let it go, see what burns down after stopping the obstruction between us. This is what they get for letting our passions go unchecked. Buildings burn, cities collapse, empires are electric. So, go ahead, look at what we've destroyed, but look at what we can build.
Yeah.